Hello. Apologize in advance because you're gonna hear sounds. Ugh. I'm back! It only took me forever to get back, but I'm back! So, I ended up disappearing a little bit because I have been actively trying to find a job, and in the process of trying to find a job, I may have found a job. And if that's the case, that'll be very exciting because that means that I'll be able to kind of, you know, chill, enjoy working a little bit in a professional environment instead of being jobless. Either way, we're gonna try and pick up where we were with ShB MSQ, so here we go. So basically all of last week, essentially, I was focused entirely on trying to do interviews and things like that, which is why it's taken me a while to get to this point where I am playing again. I do apologize for that. I do want to get through MSQ as swiftly as possible, and I mean, we're not terribly far off. I might be able to get it done by the end of January at the rate that I've been going. I want it done well before the end of January, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, let's go ahead and get to the thing that I actually care about, which is let's get back to the Crystarium and get this MSQ going. Now, from last time, we had just had the overwhelming amounts of corrupting light in us start to shatter our protection from Heidelin. And I got people poking me in Free Company. Apparently want me to do stuff, and yeah, no. Good luck with that. We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. And actually, 78 on this job. Okay, so I can do MSQ with Red Mage. Good. So let's go ahead and keep going with that. To the ocular! Oh, face cam down. And I'm not muted this time, thank God.
May I assume you've had your fill of rest? That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan.
Katake out here. Didn't know you played Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, I didn't either for about a week to a week and a half. Joys of job hunting. Anyway, let's continue.
Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night to much of Norvrand. Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last Warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrand once and for all.
My man's like, we'll play on Thursday. Didn't know you meant this upcoming Thursday. Yeah, so plans shifted. I mentioned this earlier on. I got picked up by a engineering recruitment agency, essentially. And when I got picked up by them, it was pretty much daily phone calls, daily resume updates, getting set up for interviews, interview prep, etc. So that's why I went missing all of last week. That's why I wanted to pick up again tonight so that I am here tonight to keep going. I definitely want to keep pushing on with MSQ, and I do not want to miss out any more than I have already. So that's why we're trying to get through this next area.
It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Do you hear? Your dreams of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
Let's see, I gotcha. Hope you land something soon. So, I might already have something lined up. I gotta think on it a little bit, along with a couple other offers that might be coming in, but I might have a job soon, which will be exciting. That's part of why I'm doing this tonight as well, because I want to actually sit down and get back into the habit of doing this where and when I can, and I can absolutely play some tonight, so that's why I'm on.
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not.
Interesting.
In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Would be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm.
Cool, I've been working in game as well, as you will see eventually. Oh, I'm sure I'll see very soon.
Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it.
It also doesn't help the fact that on the side I have been catching up with my heroes team and they have been going ham with learning stuff, so that also caused some hiccups along the way. But I've got downtime now, I'm going to use it. Do something
Alas,
very chill.
Your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose.
Okay.
A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception.
Okay, how so?
In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Ooh.
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
Okay.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star.
Oh, the 13 shards in the source. Okay. You get what he's saying.
Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard, a flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Asian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
Yeah, that's the part that he's kind of glossing over. I'm interested to see how he responds to.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a bit messed up.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over.
Ruh-roh.
So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to step away and let the cat out. Let me guess.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Yulmor's on the attack
Our
again.
informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmor. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
It's because he's the Light Warden.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
He's the Light Warden.
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
Oh my gosh.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmor and decide how best to proceed.
Got my gamer glasses on. That's the gamer's choice. That's gamer's choice. That's the gamer's choice. Alright. So now we're back doing our thing. Here we go. What's up, Lena? What's up, Axark? Remedy the affliction. Sure. Yes. Did my lesson provoke thought, give rise to further questions? Oh, that's kind of cool. Titles of office: so La Habrea, Elidibus, or Igiorum? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna ask the other one though. So let's see. So if we were to defeat the Tresians. Keep dreaming, it's not a crime to do so. That is interesting that they consider themselves such higher beings that, oh, well, just because we're so much higher intellectually than you, for that reason we don't feel any qualms about killing you. Yeah, just slightly messed up. Just slightly. By slightly, I mean severely. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, let's keep this going. Roll on this train. Sorry, what could it be? Interesting. Ah, there you are, Kima. Those have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate 10. We are to follow shortly. It's been a while, has it not? Since the two of us infiltrated Yulmore. Since we faced Lord Vothri, and I felt such fury I had never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. He mingled in my rage that was something else. First I thought I was unsure of what it was, but in the course of our struggles I found the answer. In Vothri's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he alone is the cure of the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself. Aww, and brought painful memories back of my past follies. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared his affections, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. Yeah, no. He definitely won't. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the Light Warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we get a little closer. Yeah. 'Tis time we were on our way in any case. Let's rejoin our comrades in Gate Town. Huzzah! Akima, as a precaution, may I ask that you go first to make sure the path is clear? The closer to Yulmore we get, the more I worry that Reen will be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. Okay. So we gonna get stabbing people with my special glowy stabbing sword. Alright. We'll go Mecha. And actually, one thing I do need to do... guide. Ether currents. So... No, this is what I want. I'm gonna have to look around in Lakeland to see if I can find this last quest. Amarang, there are 3 quests I need to do. I'm gonna do those off stream or after stream. I gotta find the currents, but once the questing in this area is done, then I'll go for the currents, and then I've got to go back to Rectica Great Woods and do the last quest and hunt for stuff. I'm like really close in a lot of areas, but there's little things I need to do. So we'll work on that in some downtime. But for now, MSQ, huzzah! Also, it's interesting they changed the music up a bit. Oh, someone's upset. Okay. Let me just hit this chug jug real quick, including my real life one. Oh. Can't show the labeling and stuff because, you know, copyright. What's up? Whoa! Entranced citizens. Oh yeah. So you can mind control them, that's interesting. Also need to remember to use my mouse. A delirious youth. Alright. Unfont. Okay. So apparently something's going on to the people that do obey him. I love this song! Forward and back, and forward and back, and then go forward and back, then put 1 foot forward, forward and back, then forward and back, and then go forward and back, then put 1 foot forward. Alright. Euphoric youth. Long live Lord Fall 3. Long live Fall 3. Interesting. So he's got some kind of not just minor, but major hold on people. That's interesting. I picked up literally where it left off. That's great. Something bad's gonna happen. Urianger, Thancred, and a fearful man. What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? It's the people that have been eating that food, I bet. Our mission hath begun on a strange note. Ah, good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you notice people behaving strangely along the path? It's more of the same here. Y'shtola and Alice are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. And give me that money! Gears are clearly turning in Ulionji's mind. Why don't you ask him what he makes of all this? Ulionji is trying to make sense of the strange phenomena afflicting the citizens of Gate Town. Huh. I bet it's the food they ate. They might turn into light wardens or something, I don't know.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects.
Based on the food they ate.
It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
Are you sure about that? Also, I apologize in
Can you tell us
advance.
from here?
I'm gonna need to tweak some stuff on my mic setup right now, so you're gonna hear some squeaking, creaking, and cracking. And I apologize for that. I'm trying to get this mic positioned a bit better. Alright.
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Hey! He's back!
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
Makes sense.
See, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium. It's me.
1 second, y'all. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry that took so long. Family stuff came up. But either way, we're good to go now.
See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
Alright.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, 4-3 starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
Okay.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armorang.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorfrey after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Because the food.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reem to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. You'll doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is.
Uh-huh.
It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
Yum.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
Turn everyone into sin eaters.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over sin eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up sin eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
I knew it! I called this so long ago! People are getting turned into the food! I called it!
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vorthri's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Yep, let's do this! Yeah, see, everyone that's just, like, dumbfounded right now, been eating so much of the meal that they are basically turning into sin eaters, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Mail is sin eaters? Wicked. Why, we all scoff the stuff without a second thought. Never thought near as much. I never got near as much as the others, but ugh. Hit the bitter greens and bunny fish. I go, boy. One don't seem so bad no more. I'm fine. Shaking with fury, but fine. Let's go. Yeah! That Volthry should so brazenly exert his influence over these people bespeaks his desperation. We will not go quietly. You don't say. The uppermost level of the city's house is Vault 3's chambers. You must be keeping the warden close. He is the warden! Oh my god. We are likely to encounter around Jeet again. One can only hope that he's still licking his wounds. Yet even without him, Yulmore is eminently defensible city, as you doubtlessly gleaned from our visit. When last I set foot inside the walls, I almost mistook it for dear old Limsa, but it's full of unpleasant surprises, all of which along the way saying, be on your guard. Okay? My heart is gripped by an unshakable sense of foreboding. Let's proceed with all care. And on that note, because we are going to proceed with all care, let's just do this to be safe. And on. And Chug Jug, as I Chug Jug in real life. Also, I need to fix this because I need to make sure stuff from Free Company and all that doesn't pop up. Alright. When we step through these gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, let us sally our way. Let's do it! Yeah, I can see why you mistaken for Limsa Laminsa. Let's do this!
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Interesting.
Long live Lord Vor3.
He would use his own people as shields.
Yep.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vor3's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
Good luck with
As
that.
if we ever would. Press on with Alphino. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Oh, Alphino and I get to go in. I like that, like, gangly man kind of pose they got going on. It's kind of funny. We fall. We fall. Oh, I have to subdue them. Okay. Cool. Go, Reen, go! Go, Reen, go! Ooh. Salted earth. Here we go. You know, I know that some people like to kind of take a bit of a dump on Dark Knight, but I like it. It's very flashy, but it feels, and even though it is clunky, it does feel good. Down. Ah! Oh, wait. I'm trying to hit TBM. Take it. Oh shoot, I hate when it does that. So I have a slight problem. Alphinaud, can you please get out of that? Oh, I can't go that way, I guess. I think I'm going the right way now? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Cool. Leaving me and press on OK. I mean, I was gonna fight him and do the thing, but I guess not. Okay. Ah, the promenade is cleared. Oh, yes! Give me that music!
You will find my master in his chamber.
Iron G.
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
You sure about that? You're one of his puppets too.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy.
You gonna beat me?
Let us settle this once and for all.
Sure, you ready to die? Aw, this isn't as cool as when we fought with Thancred. That's fine though. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, this would be a little cooler, except you're just too easy to beat right now. Give me a reason to actually have to pop the Blackest Night, and then I'll start considering you top. Let's go. So far, nope. You ain't scaring me, old man. I exist only to destroy, and destroy you I will. Not impressing me so far. Watch, alright, I'll eat this. Let's go. Oh, okay, now that's a little more damage. Alright, I'll give you credit. You did pop TBN. Oh god. Alright! He's put up a bit of a fight. We're getting new stuff. Alright. He's doing a big AoE. Yeah, it still didn't break TBN. Now that breaks TBN. Nice, okay. Oh, that's a Vuln stack. Alright, alright. He's starting to be a little bit tougher. Come on. He's doing the... Ooh, and he's doing the Wicked Cross. Cool. Living Flame, okay. Then knock me back. I'm gonna get in. Wait for the first explosion. Let me get out. Yeah, this isn't bad. Oh, you are a jerk, aren't you? Let's go Delirium again. So that's not as bad as everything else you can take. Ah, this is the burn phase. Oh, it's okay, we got him. Okay, not that bad. Are you all right? We've gotten stronger. The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vol 3 is otherwise engaged. Let us head to the upper level while we still can. Poor Ranjit. He's not a good dude because of what he's done, but... Ooh, I'm gonna have to get the face cam, I think. Oh god! Notice some stuff missing?
Lord Vorthri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused!
He's a little busy eating another Sin Eater.
And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance. For the future of all in Norvrant.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high.
Okay.
I will not be brought low by maggots like you!
He's an oversized fat baby man.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Holy shit.
Oh god, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Yep. Ow.
Where did he go?
Up into the mountains. Literally, cha! It's in the heavens!
Did Vorthri do that?
Serious question, how do we get up
Wait.
there?
That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Aww.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
Why do I not have pants on? You don't need my permission.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Marine?
Of course.
Sure.
We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
It's kind of hilarious him having little, like, baby wings, considering he is an oversized man baby. Oh, I can finally attune to here, thank God! Good news, it seems that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effects of All3's influence. Oh, wait. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Yeah. Yes! I'll be right back, Thancred. Yes! Finally! Give it! Oh! Cool. And now if I go to favorite destinations, I can go to the Crystarium for cheap, Kugani, Edelshire, and the Golden Saucer. Good! Limbeth, Resplendent Tools Exchange. Really? Exchange. Oh my gosh, people are gonna be jerks about it. Are you kidding me? Merchant. Okay. Ah, fruit worm. Yum. Irene. It's alright, you're safe now. What happened? Okay. Thancred has a task for you. So here is some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate if you could assist with this task. Now those afflicted are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting search of the derelicts and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. Oh, we gotta go all the way to the bottom? Jeez Louise. Okay. Ethernet. Night soil. Let's go ahead and go here. Zia Bust. The food we get from Yulmore is mainly meal, and the produce isn't pretty enough for the rich stomach. Combined with fresh figs, though, it makes a damn fine stew. Yeah, well, about that. Thankfully, I think people got cured a bit, but we'll see. Darldia. Potions. Okay. Gotta find rowdy people, I guess. Ah, here we go. Thoric. I remember you. Oh, love 3. You are my daily meal. Cool. The understory. Need to go to the mainstay now. And go up a bit. Pardon, attendant. Ugh, I know. It hurts, Lord 4-3. Please take the pain away. You're the kind soul who saved me from falling to my death. My mistress, she's injured. Please help her. I beg you. Yep. What is this? She's sleep. Oh, sorry about that. Ah! Phone! No! Stop! I must turn you off. There we go. Apologies, all. Messing up her rest while she's awaits treatment, you say? Oh, thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. Yeah. No problem, bro, chacho. Alright, so now... I need to go back to the understory? The canopy? Okay. Let me guess. Some familiar faces are gonna need some drugs, right? Dawden, one of the bonded citizens attacked me, and it hurt. Oh, boo-hoo. Free citizen. Must stop trespassers sullying in our paradise. Where did you fly to, my sweet canary? Okay. Yay, Reen! Oh, there you are. I just finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. Got a few that are scattered about. You can help. More out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. I've been feeling interested in this part of me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. Aw. I can bring the enthrall to you if you want. Oh, that would certainly make it easier for me to work. Thank you. I'll do my best to keep the pace. Okay, now what? You know what, we're just gonna leave face cam on, honestly.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this.
Okay, wasn't gonna interrupt you. I don't know what to say.
Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock.
And he begins talking. No.
Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, It is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthree is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthree's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthree's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims. For history. For your conscience.
Damn, he's laying it down. Good man.
You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more.
All right, Alfalfa. Alpha, no. Oh, that's great.
I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vorthree.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vorthree has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthree took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Uh-huh.
Talos? Did someone say Talos?
Oh my god.
You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband.
Aha! Alright.
For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
What?! I had the man's right there! Ugh.
It's... well,
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
Oh, but we're gonna drag you along and you're gonna get cracking.
You can't.
Oh my god.
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
Those with strong backs. The entire party except Alpha No go. I love it.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
Alright. This time, no interrupts from Ranjit. Although... his eyes glisten with joy. The ladder is situated in the north and west of Right. Let's make our way there. Does this mean that you will finally sell to me, a plebeian? Let's look at what you have. Oh, I'm gonna slap you sideways, woman. There's a trader over here. Let's see what you got. Materia vendor, materia melder. So you're not who I want. There's a shop over here. Luxury trader. Let me guess you're not going to trade. Purchase luxuries. Hell no! 25 million gil? Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm sure that's chump change when you get to it. But no! Alright, Dadden. Oh yeah, you don't have anything I want. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. 25 million gil, it's too much, Kayatake. Oh yeah, there's a 50 million one in Wardona. Of course there is. Alright. Well, let's get right out of Right. Ah, there's a blue quest for the Aetherite. Or for Ether Currents. Oh my god. Don't mind me, brain.exe has stopped working. Okay. Well, let's continue on with MSQ here. Those are different looking. Alfred, no. The ladder is a sturdy piece of engineering, but much may go wrong after 20 years of disuse. Let us be doubly thorough with its maintenance. Sure. All right, Dulia Chai. To see my darling Chai so engrossed in his work, I think I'm falling in love again. Oh. One thing to remember: you have to complete the class quests in order to finish MSQ. That is true. I will go back and do those once it stops me. Basically, I'm going until I hit a hiccup, essentially. That's what I'm planning on doing. First things first, a 50-point inspection. Wouldn't dude have them falling to pieces now, would it? What do you stand there gawping? There's less to be done, so go and make yourself useful. Okay, Ishtola. Bottom rung, they call this place. Very apt. Apparently, it used to be the control center for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. I'd say so. Kima, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? Yeah? For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Yustor and I will serve as assistants. At an appointed hour, we shall imbue them with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again. Let's see. As well as myriad materials with which to perform. If thou art willing, we would prevail for lumber. Yeah, I can do it. My thanks. Directly to the south, you will find a dry dock. Venmont Yards. Pray see if thou can persuade the folk there to give us some lumber for the cause. Okay. You can't complete it until 80. There are quests every 2 levels. Well, that's why I'm saying I'm going to go until I hit a roadblock, so that way what I can do is once I get to that point where it's like, you cannot continue MSQ until you do the class quest. Then at that point, I'll be probably capped level or close to capping my level, and I can be like, alright, go. So, that's the plan. And I don't mean to jinx myself yet, knocking on my wooden desk here. I've had 0 drop frames so far, which is nice. Hopefully it'll continue that way. I don't quite know what goes on that suddenly starts to drop frames, but something happens, and yeah. Alright. Oh, that was easy enough. Hello there, Irvith. Ho there, sinner. Haven't seen you around here before. New to Gate Town, I take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you come to the right place. We can do building for you, though it comes at an extra cost. We're actually trying to get something else taken care of. You want lumber to restore the rider? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, at least you can do is come up with something believable. But look, I'm not one to turn folks away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. Sure. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. Once you can do the counting instead, and we'll see you match the total. Now, some of the lumber lying around the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Gareth for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Okay. Okay. Gareth. What's up, bud? Hey, taking stock for Irvith, are you? Yeah. Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted, though, so we tossed them out. So 68 minus 9 is 59. Oh, Gareth, another load's just arrived. 13 planks. 59, 69, 72, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. 71. Right then, bring those ones and let Irvith know as well. So 71 so far. Am I gonna need to write all this down? I'll go ahead and do it. So how many planks does that make now? 71. Here, I'll just do this. You're writing the numbers down anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. 71 so far. Anything down here? Nope. Basic math. You count 11 planks in the stack. 82. Assuming there's some up in this corner here or something. Ah, there we go. How many? It's probably gonna be like 18 or something like that, making an even 100. Nope, 24. So that's 106. Cool. And I can always listen to him again if I need to, I guess. The ladder. Yeah, we'll go with the number. If I mess it up, I'll check again. Done, are you? So how many planks did you count? 106. Yep. Aye, that's exactly what I counted. Basic math. It's not hard. Key item. I actually don't know how to pull up key items off the top of my head, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I can stock fare puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you the lumber. What do you need it for anyway? I'm rebuilding the ladder. You're serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. In that case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, all we've been doing, though, is itching for something greater. This fellow you say is in charge here. Can you mind letting us barge in on his project? You'd welcome the help, if anything. In your inventory, there's a bag icon with an eye in it. Okay, wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to work along with the lumber you need. Yay! Inventory. Bag icon. Lumber notes. 11, 68 in, 13 delivered. So 68, 78, 80, 1, 2, 3. One of them was damaged, so... Or wait, 68 in, 9 discarded. So that goes from 68 to 59. Plus another 13, that goes 69, 70, 71, 72, 71. Yep. Math, folks! It's genius! The fuck are those things? I'll let them be. I need to do MSQ, it's fine. Thank you, by the way, for all the information, Kayatake, as always appreciated. And this should all be in, yep, Amarang. That'll be for when we're done doing all the Amarang and all those side quests. Alright, I don't think I have anything I need to talk to people about because it's probably going to be the same stuff as before. The tendency works as if all that reluctance was a lie. Oh, okay. Alice, what's up, girl? I've run up as much material as I could for the work, just my little bit for the cause. Nice. Tancred and Reen. Hi! Hi, friends! The Omorans have rallied quite impressively. Amidst great adversity, a little purpose can never go astray. Irene. Oh, I heard you went to find the lumber. From afar, the ladder looked like it was made of entirely metal, but there's actually a lot of wood if you look for it. Yep. Makes sense. Alphaneer. Work proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say. When it is restored, the ladder will not only be our way forward, but reserve a monument stem for the lasting changes for Kalusha. Such primitive, inefficient designs. A much smaller Talos form would perform our company could just be as easily performing the task. Alright, Dulia Chai. Oh, he'll have the movie again soon. I know he will. Ugh. Alright, Oleander. That's our return. They're able to proceed with the lumber. Yes, come on. Well, secure not only the materials, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights. Besides, their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not but that the work shall be completed ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been many years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us when thou takes those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile on thy face. Let's be happy at the end of the world! Also, one moment, because I've got something cropping up in the background that is driving me insane. So let me cut that off. Okay, cool. Leonger was a pensive look. But prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. And at present, it would appear we have matters well in hand here. Perhaps thou shouldst take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. So we're gonna kick back and relax. Okay? Don't mind me as I look around and just watch everybody else do all the work.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a talk with Emmett Selk. Okay.
Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald.
Mm-hmm.
The conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it.
They're gonna infuse them with ether.
The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarok. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Remember?
Never mind.
I'm sorry, what?
The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exile? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
Yeah, we's got a slight problem. Alright, now we're getting questions and stuff asked.
I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
Nice.
It's alive.
Hi, Ardbird.
I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett's son. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Fair enough.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it?
Oh,
of course, if you're worried that the
no.
whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
The dad jokes. Oh.
That's the spirit. Come on then.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word. The silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears.
Aww. Oh, we invited him up!
No one but me remembers that day.
That was cute.
Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
There's an outcropping of rocks that looks vaguely interesting. Okay. And here we finally are, at top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Alphino, Kima, come here. There's something you need to see. What could this be about? Also, before we do the very final bits of quest and stuff for this game, I do need to glamour my ear. I don't think it'll look right if I look like this going into the final fight. That just seems sacrilegious. Oh. I guess I do need to go down. Here we go. Okay. That appears to be a village. There's a village over in the northeast. So there is, yet after 2 decades without a ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement has since long been abandoned. Nor I. That was before I spied something leaving and proceed ahead in our direction. And while trying to remain unseen, whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look. Search the surroundings. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, field of view. Limited, so really zoom in. There's a shoe bill. It stares at you unflinchingly. It sees into your soul. There we go. You have no look at a mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurried back to his village. Okay. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit, and I dare say we have a little bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it is indeed inhabited. Okay. Yeah, but shouldn't we leave like a note or something so people know what's going on? This is item level... Oh, this is a level 74 weapon? I need to fix that. Catherine is now my proud duty to serve as a ladder operator. If you wish to send, I'll tell the lads below to get those gears turning. Thanks, but no. Just wanted to see what you were up to. Alright. Oh look, more crazy golems. A defective Talos, haha. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Yep. That is a weird looking thing. Alright. Amityville Horror Show, let's go! Let's see. Dried victuals. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun and quite recently from what you can tell. Knock on the door? Nope, just tap the door. You hear a faint sound from inside the building, however, the door refuses to budge. Okay, I'll say peeking in. I've sworn I heard a noise. Alfino? The crates and barrels are laden with unknown contents. Aha. Interesting. Let me guess, I need to knock on the door over here too? No. Okay, well I'm missing something very obvious then. That should be sparking. As explosions go off beside me, okay. Ah, check inside the room. Aha! Half-empty cup. The cup are half empty, or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, kettle bottles steadily over the stove. Yeah, people are here. Very obvious people are here. What news? Were you able to find anything of note? Ha, yeah. Ha! Maybe this place is really abandoned. Yeah, no, we're not that dumb. I'll give a dumb answer once in a while, but not like this. Indeed, there's no one to be seen. Displaying this village is anything but abandoned. Whew, excuse me. If the villagers try to conceal themselves, they're doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what do we do? Thinking. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? The painter! That's right. You're Tristol, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I mention that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing of you, my friend. I'm glad to say you were hale and whole, but tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. Aww. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of Brightcliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. What we did, at any rate, until Mount Gold broke away from the earth. And just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Yep. I see now that there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has been happening that brought you here? And we do our little talky thing with the magic wavy hands. Savathri's a Sin Eater, and he's fled to Mount Golg. It is a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristol. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vothri, we must find a way to reach Mount Golg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others and yours. About you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please tell us if you see anything you need fit for your quest. Hey, more friends. Blue quests. Any blue quests? Doesn't look like it, but that's fine. Alice! New weapon! Yes, please. Alice is eager to get on with the task. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Sure. The King and I are going to scout the area ahead. We'll be back in a while. Oh? Very well. Just take care of yourselves, then. Alice is like, let's get shit done. Alphino's like, oh, let me catch up with everybody. Alright. Oh, there's another village. Okay, well, I'll go check that out right now. But first, Alice, path diverges. Let's split two so we can go around. I'll go east if you could please head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. Oh, ha, yes. I go to the west, where the very obvious Aetheryte shard is. Yeah, sounds about right. No idea what the hell a Holdu is, but I don't feel like fighting it, so go away. Oh, destination, and it's purple. That can only mean one thing. Bad guys! Yay! Let me switch jobs. Got my Men in Black shades on. Let's do this. We're under attack. Forgiven jealousy, huh? Come on. Oh, come on. There's an aetheryte shard and everything right there. I'm not skipping this. There is a village here. A Thal. Oh, they're dwarves. Oh, okay. Yay, aetheryte attuned. Lally ho! You've been wanting a Morrow Porter, am I right? Let me get your information for the porter, though. Remind me, my brain was farting very heavily badly. Huh, a lot of crystalline creatures, it looks like. You know, funny enough, the crystals on their wings remind me of... I thought I saw Bahamut or some other, like, similar-looking boss that had those kind of crystal wings. Something to look forward to later on. Alright. Under attack. Oh god, okay. I got two this time. Woo, that's bad stuff. Alright, well. Alright, bud. Do not die. Oh, of course you died. Alright, you, I'm very sorry, but we're doing this. Don't mean to do this to you, random stranger, but I do not let my stacks go unused. What the frick? What is that? Interesting. It looks like broken pieces of wood on the ground and then it just got up. That's interesting. Well, if need be, I can find another one of those things, but for now, we're good.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
Yeah. Had to kill a few myself.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
I wonder why! Maybe because Volthree is in there and he's a sin eater? Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
Yeah, no big deal.
If I were Volthree, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on.
One non-spoiler for you. This area is where you unlock the near raid, so make sure to do those blue quests. Oh, yeah. No problem.
And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind.
Yes. I don't know why you're talking like this is such a surprise.
It's going to be a tough climb.
Oh my gosh, she just used a mountain climbing joke. Okay.
But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
What the?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Oh, okay.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
What the? 3 little turrets flying up against this? Yeah, that's about what I thought. That's a lot of sin eaters.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
Okay.
Master Alphino waiteth for us atop Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Okay. I was about to say, it would be hilarious if these 3 little turrets just go and then just like detonate and kill all the sin eaters. That would have been freaking great. Alright, well, if I'm gonna do a long ride back, I want to listen to it in style. I'm about to hit the scream drop, but that's okay. Concerned for my health, are you? Indeed, we are a little far from the Crystarium, but sure this will make I muster up another wind for what is to come. Okay. I told you went ahead to scout out the volcano. Don't suppose you've got grappling hooks that will suffice. Green. All that grinding and shaking, I was afraid the lift would fall out from underneath me. But don't worry, I'm sure the trembling will go away soon. Aww, poor girl got scared. Soon after you left, we should arrive in Amity, but Urianger and the Exarch. I'm glad they were able to find you. Y'shtola? Forgive us our delay. The Exarch arrived and we took some time to appraise him of the situation. That's fine. Thus are we all gathered. Thorin, I'm afraid, or I'm afeared, did not much enjoy the ascent. I can tell.
Oh, such an exhilarating ride! And such a magnificent view! Nothing can more compares to this.
Oh, don't mind us. We're just taking in sights. Good, I wasn't going to. Didn't expect to see a Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gold. For this, we'll need to put all of our heads together. Okay, so I have an item level 409, level 76 weapon. We're gonna switch to Dark Knight and open this chest to get a better weapon for Ed. As cool as the Exarch sword is, I'd rather have something a little more updated. Yo! That ain't bad. It's different. Oh, does it extend? Yeah, it does. That's pretty cool. Alright. New chest piece as well. Alright, Alize, let's go!
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthry's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmor's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
Leave?
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
How are you gonna do that?
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed, yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Balderdash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands? And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Oh.
Well, let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
She's thinking Amarang.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
Called it!
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
And let me
Then I
guess.
shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, ether, probably.
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
How about the Fae
Many
folk?
among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane
Oh, that's
arts.
true.
I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fae folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics.
Called it.
Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maul, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
Warrior of Darkness! Warrior of Darkness! Warrior of Darkness! Let's go! You best believe we're doing this one! The artist Alphano and his assistants.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
You know we're gonna do it.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
You know I had to do it. I had to do it. You don't get this
So,
chance that
as
often.
you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Hey, everybody uniting for a good cause. Cool.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Does he look like the kind of man who's got everything under control? Alright. Oh gosh, the double click. Should we see how we might be of service? Yes, of course. Sorry, on the mic again.
When he asked for my hand, I promised that he would one day build a talus that could take us to the very heavens. And now he'll do it.
And he's just like...
Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design a thing, I need intimate knowledge of the land. The knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. Yes, people live here. What? A village of Muleborns exist? But those people have a reason to loathe the freezes and like me. Couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ready left. Never should have written up it. Never should have. Never should have. Oh, God. I can't do it. It's impossible. Oh, dear. Darling appears to have lost his plot. But he has it in him, Akima. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice on him from mother, who responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need another way to stoke the fires of motivation, awaken his sense of desire and driving. What? What? I can't do it. No one can do it. Talos says no one's ever dreamed of it. Obviously not that. He did, but he's such a capable lad. Bring with confidence. The most capable must have struggles to overcome. Misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're probably not even like me. Tristol's among them. You said so yourself. Lest you forget, we essentially sent him to his death. Even the others don't bear a personal grudge. He would never forgive us. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. Unless we have the first step, there can never be reconciliation. Chance for everyone to come together, even if they hurled stones at me. Perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Yeah. But what then? In the end, it's not a question for us. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible. No amount of contribution will change that. Some miracle people of Amity were willing to give bygones be bygones. They think that I plan absurd. I think it's absurd. Oh yeah. Those are bad sounds of advice. Well now, to flood every castle you sought to reclaim, such strategy wouldn't be easy. Okay. He's burning with motivation. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's not silly in the least bit. Yes, yes, by the gods, I can do this. Just need to have a little faith in myself. Aww. His supporting wife. Right, let's head to Amity and speak to villagers. With Tristol. My love, things are liable to get more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going to. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But you're not telling. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Oh my god. Let's try. The Europe set with Dell is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make a reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. It's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Mr. Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams, my friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, I would be the first to see your Talos. Oh, this hoodie is getting hot. And you shall, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. I might need to take a break here so I can take this off. Wouldn't be long. I am glad my words struck a chord, shall we? Ah, I can't teleport. Well, let's get there in style. Road trip! How do I get not that close to the golem, but I get ridiculously close to the Holdu, and I don't provoke it? Aggro ranges, man, I swear. This card does look good. Alright, real quick, I will be right back. So, I'll leave the music from the game running, and I will be back. And I have unmuted myself this time and made sure I've unmuted myself this time, and we are back. Okay, now let's continue where we were. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I was tasked to deliver these people to Mount Golg by means of a Talos heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of the land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignore my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Valkyrie is not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. You are free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardships of others. We did not know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now what we did to you, to full many, is wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past. We mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Golg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the designs at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show when the others arrive with the return. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building. Nay, in the history of all of mankind. Rest assured, this genius of Daedalus' stoneworks will deliver. Oh, he's the new Cid. Okay. Not on the same level as Cid, but the master of something. Yeah. He's an engineer. Ah, Wicked White! Is there a problem? You see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbued magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required.
I forgot about one rather important item that we need to bring the Talus to life. The Stone Heart. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased you have some familiarity with Talus. So while I work on the design, I'll be obliged if you could procure the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable to bring life to Talus that shall embrace the very firmament. Okay. Quest of Talus. This presents an unexpected opportunity. I'm glad you're still... Oh, sorry. I need to do the voice.
I'm glad Tristo was willing to lend us an ear. It's but a smaller step, but I pray this will pave the way for some reconciliation.
Ideally, a Talos heart should be made from the ore found in the selfsame region as the stone chassis. Let's see what Tristol can tell us. Meet the Falls. Instead of meet the folks. Tristol knows people who might be able to help me find the ore. If you seek material for the Talos Assault, I know people who may be able to assist you. They are the Falls, a dwarven family that's long mined this land. No one knows its bounties as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they'll be willing to cooperate. Ooh, sorry. Indeed, it was one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to get up the cliffs. You will find the Thalls at the village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamat. And do not forget to greet him with a hearty Lali-ho. Permit me to join you. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my designs complete by your return. Okay. This is turning into more of an endeavor I thought it was going to be. Well, I guess I should have known that, like, this was not going to be quick. Get to the quest region immediately. Take on Vol 3, and you don't have anything to do quest-wise. Yeah, right. Rats. Fuck, I need a drink. Lally-ho! I'm teaching this beardling here about the wonders of ore. If you don't understand the value of what you're digging, well, then you're no better than the knockers. Cool. So this is Tomra. New beast tribe / friendly tribe. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many, I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Hello! Haha, we're looking at each other. Lally-ho! Lally-ho? What sorry excuse of agreeing was that? Where's your art glass? Your stones? Come, let's try it again. Lally-ho! They're cute. Lally-ho! Go on. Lally-ho! Not bad, not bad, but there's room for improvement. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesies, who are you and what is it that you're doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Fall family. May we speak with Chief Zamat? Why, yes, you may. I am Zamat, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity that sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. And now we do the talking hands. Yes, here we go. Talking hands. Talking hands. Well, well. And there I thought those Bello had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we would know how to deal with that floating volcano at all. Them Sin Eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring the peace in these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. Cool. New friends. I think they look cool, too. However, okay. The kind of ore you're seeking is precious to us, too.
If I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale, will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy. By means of a trial, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thal. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you. Oh, I don't have time for this, but okay. Yeah, the dwarves are cool. I will say this, if I were ever to make a Lala, I would get him leveled up enough that I could wear like the dwarf attire, because I'm pretty sure you can get it. And I would immediately just run around like that all the time. Listen well. As you know, we're mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the 3 traits all good miners can't do without. Discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Wait, what are we gonna do? Now, look on my helm. Mark its feathers well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as... Wear helms what are different. I have already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer. Best of luck to you. I need to shoot the feathers off your helmet. So you've got white feathers, you have white feathers. You've got black feathers. Okay, that's the important difference. Glad I checked that, because Lord knows I'm probably going to get going and be like, I don't know the difference, duh? Lally-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, the 3D Mine Runner, you'll use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helmet. You may move the camera and shoot with that, okay? Ah, so I have to have the helmet. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Cool. Aye, that's the way. Next time, it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, okay? Yep. Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm. Move the camera and shoot him. Okay. That's the right helmet. Got the wrong one there. Okay. Okay. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. I thought I hit him, but I guess I didn't. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run back along with the chief now, and get on with putting an end to this strangeness of late. Well, that was easy. That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. Oh, crap. Alright, well, I can decline and do that again. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Cool. Pants, pants, pants. 403 compared to 409. Okay. So we're gonna do red mage pants. Cool. That set's done. Now chess piece. 409 versus 403 again. Okay. we get the dwarf uniform! Oh, that's cool! Yeah! And that's why you've got this helmet too. Oh, that's cute! Okay, I'm down. I can dig it. Zamat has ore on his mind instead of more on his mind. Did you know that Kalusha's rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was, we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look. And no place is sure the Durgar's Tool. Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Grease odds claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, there never was more odious lot than them Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless whoresons. Then we'd be here forever and that won't get us anywhere. What it boils down to is this. If you still want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you up for a challenge? Give me one moment. Didn't even get it in my eye. Joys of having a scarred eyelid is that this eye tends to get a little bit drier, but just so that way I don't have an odd sensation in one eye, I do both eyes. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then I get irritants, so I gotta use drops, so yay. Yeah, we can do it. We have dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. You, Court? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters have flocked to Mount Gold, but I didn't know why. I think the last Light Warden was hiding up there. The fate of Calusia, no, the world, hangs in the balance. If I can be some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Karut. Young as he is, he's one of my village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense for where to dig, and his aim with the pickaxe is true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needs to do is dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a Cindy and his breakfast before he can even manage to swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight, but I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. Sure. I don't see why not. I take care of you, you take care of the ore. That's, yeah, simple as that. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take a route, far be it for me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? Yeah, sure. Most surely encounter seniors along the way. Though, with your company, they will be more a spectacle than a concern. Unless I start consuming their light, and then I turn into one, yeah. The Durgar's tool lies in the cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. Yep. Now this MSQ event went from 77 to 78, so I definitely need to be ready for it. We keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. Yep. Seems we have fair distance cover. Be on your guard for sin eaters. Ah, speaking of which, speak of the devil. The one on the left is yours. The one on the left, okay. Ah, he's a black mage, okay. You took so long I had to do it for you. Amazing, you two really are strong. Well, duh. It may interest you to know that Akima is great here in this land. Once she heals, some would say the greatest. Really? Oh, you must have some stories to tell. That she does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, have her regale you when the work is over. I can't wait! Me? More! Ah, more of them. Stay behind. Oh, what the? Get over here. Jesus Christ, will you back off? Akima is a team unto herself. I merely follow her lead. But it looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I should take that as a compliment. Did I say the wrong thing? I don't know. Not at all. Your words are most heartening. Indeed, I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you two known each other, anyway? Well, yeah, got something to say? Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. There's even more of them! This is too close for comfort. Let's finish them quick. Let's try more single target DPS and see what that does for us. Alright, well, do your thing, do your thing. Now I have to actually protect the Crystal Exarch's ass because he's so scraunchily old. At least he's self-healing. Hurry, this way! How much further is this cave? Not far. It's just past this rise. We're gonna have a big Sin Eater to wait on, aren't we? Yep, there's the cave. Ah, I believe I see it. Again? Oh, that's a lot of big boys. It appears we are surrounded. Okay, of course. Alright, well. Oh. Draw them in. Right. That was actually kind of impressive. You're not exhausted, old man? La! That's a lot of sin eaters. Just as we were about to get there. One last push then, shall we? Sure. As long as they don't all focus in on me, I'll be okay. Defeat the Sin Eaters. Sure, easy sitting. Are they gonna come one at a time, or two at a time, or how many? Ah. Oh my god, you're gonna do it to me, aren't you? Well, we're just gonna do this the hard way. Good thing the old man can tank. Oh god, there's more? Oh. My god. Oh my god, it's failed? Oh no. Wait, what? I think not. Your tale will not end here. Don't die. If you do, I'll be next. Alright, well. Alright, finally. And that's just getting to the mines. Is this a sign? Okay, I can't see anything on the sign, but okay. It's a near thing in the end. What matters is we pulled through. Well fought, my friend. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before more sin eaters come. Yeah? Prudence here is stepping into the relative safety of the cave. Right. Follow me, please. I'll be taking you to Duragar's tool, where the purest sulfur in the land can be found. That's an awesome cowboy hat. So I'm going to run into evil dwarves along the way or something. I'm going to see if I can get a two-piece suit for my character, and I'm going to pull off a machinist look where I look like Agent Smith from The Matrix. Just walk around to everyone going, Mr. Anderson. A Golg Knocker. Ooh, that's a big chunk of something. Ooh, an ether current. Perfect. That's one down and the rest in this area to go. A sulfur burgeon. Should be in my travel log. Yep, Kalusha. I've got exactly 2 out of the 4 currents, and I gotta do all the quests. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and knock out the last quest in Rectica Greatwoods. Check Lakeland, I guess? Do Almarang's last 3, because I got them right there, and Kalusha. And with the time being what it is, I'm probably gonna stop doing MSQ here soon. We'll see, though. Switch over to do dailies or something. If the terrain and the stench are any indication, we're at the tool. Ah, there. The dogs with their ugly, unkept beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, Karut. The animosity between you 2 clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find the Earth Seed? Aye, I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. Cool. We would be much obliged. Without further ado then, Bye-bye. Ha! I can see through me. Right, digging we will go. Let us not be idle either. Though Karut cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few gogs on the field. To that end, Dream Powder. As you may recall, we used it to rescue mission at Lexan Loft. Well, I mean, both of those are true. Tancred had some as well. Truly? Seems our alchemist got a little carried away with the latest batch. But it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and get the doses of Dream Powder off. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Okay. Say the word, no casting chamber. Okay. So it's not the most ideal spot to stop, but I'm just gonna go ahead and really quickly just say, ah! Breaking! Everything's breaking! I will say really quickly, thank you everybody that has stopped by. I'm gonna now switch over and do dailies and start getting those etherite currents, or ether currents. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and get stuff caught up that needed to be caught up beforehand. So I will catch y'all later, and I'll do some more of this later this week. Maybe tomorrow night, but if I'm doing it tomorrow night, it will be later in the evening. So either way, catch y'all later. Peace.